Welcome to the Palm Springs Power broadcast booth. I'm Jack Lennon, joined by my good friend Sam Egan as we get underway here at Palm Springs Stadium. It's the Palm Springs Power and the Inland Valley Bucs. Sam, what's the key for the Power to keep this 7-game win streak alive tonight?
It's to keep the Power alive, so to speak. The bats have been jumping for this team, and although it hasn't necessarily been what everyone thinks a stereotypical Power is, just being the long ball, no, it's been a lot of extra base hits for this team. They've been hitting the ball with authority and hit really hard to clear the fence here, but a lot of doubles and especially a lot of triples for this team, and they've been capitalizing on seemingly every opportunity that they've had with runners in scoring position, which they struggled with at the start of the year.
They did, and how they've gotten back to bouncing back in the offensive side of the baseball is working themselves deep into counts. That's been the key for me, is seeing these guys work themselves deep into counts, put the ball in play, and good things will happen. And they've done exactly that, Sam. They've put the ball in play. But what's been working so well for their pitching staff lately?
It's been attacking early on in counts and getting quick results. In the beginning portion of the season, you saw a lot of walks from this Power team and a lot of errors as well. They've cleaned a lot of stuff up defensively, and that's limited the unearned runs. And as for the pitchers on the mound, limiting the earned runs, limiting the walks. It's been 3, 4, 5 pitch at-bats for this pitching staff really for the last week or so, and they're looking to continue that here tonight.
Yes, so Cam Woody will be on the mound for the Power. Here's the lineup we'll be facing. It'll be Martin Luna, Hefte Cruz, Ian Nguyen batting third, the catcher. Bobby Logue will bat fourth, the DH. Jack Zirkle, Noah Harros, Carson Baker, Carter Vanderhook, and Jacob Jimenez will bat ninth. What's the defensive alignment for the Power tonight, Sam?
Yeah, for the Power tonight, they're going with the alignment of A.J. Bianchina. He'll be at the shortstop position. Caden Richards, he'll be playing the hot corner third base. Brett Williams, he'll be the backstop for the ball game. Once again here this evening, he's been impressive so far, both with his bat and defensively with his pitch calling, and it's really helped this pitching staff a ton. In the DH spot will be Kenny Ryan, but we'll see his bat produce tonight. Trevor Banning, he's a newcomer today. He'll be playing first base for the Power. Matthew McCate out in center field. Rounding out the outfield will be Nick English in right and Amari Conley in left. And finishing up with the infield will be Jeremiah Acosta, who will be in the 9th spot this evening.
Yeah, it looks to be a good lineup. We've seen a lot of new faces come to the Power these last few days. What have they done to help this team get it rolling?
Yeah, they have been a spark plug, whether it's at the top lineup, bottom lineup, middle of the lineup. You plug them in anywhere, they will play. And now it's guys like Bianchino, who came about a week ago, who's worked himself from the 9th spot all the way to the 1 spot. Guys like Brett Williams, he now finds himself in the 3 spot. And although R.J. Holmes not in the lineup today, he's worked himself in the 3 spot for the majority of the game.
National anthem and first pitch coming up. We'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome back to beautiful Palm Springs Stadium. Another beautiful night for baseball here in Southern California. Is it ever not, Sam? It's a great night for baseball. The desert mountains, the palm trees swaying ever so slightly from left to right. It's another great night for baseball. Sam, what have you got on the scorecard? What's the big name that you're looking for to produce for the Power tonight?
Yeah, for the Power tonight, as much as you want to go with one of the guys like Brett Williams or Caden Richards, who is your stereotypical pick, with obviously Richards being on an 11-game hit streak, I'm going to go with the wild card tonight. I'm going to go Nick English in the 7th spot. I think he's due for a big performance tonight, and I think tonight will be his night. And I see myself having a conversation with him after the ball game.
Yeah, let's hope. But that would mean the Power would get the win, and Sam will be interviewing the player of the game if they were to do so. So let's hope you get to talk to him. I'm going to go Jeremiah Acosta. Always love a 9-hole hitter. I consider it the second leadoff guy, especially in today's new era of baseball. So I'm going to go with Jeremiah Acosta with the speed of his bat and his glove defensively at second base. Also look for Kenny Ryan, like you said, to have a big day in that cleanup spot. A little bit surprising that Casey Dill puts Kenny Ryan in that cleanup spot, so obviously he must have a lot of faith in Ryan. But we are just about 2 minutes away from first pitch. Sam, give us a breakdown on Cam Whitty. What makes him so special?
He's just been really effective. It's been, in his last outing, the strikeouts that have worked, but he's a big pitch-to-contact guy usually. Not a huge Ks per 9, but his stuff was working so well last weekend. He was so deceptive working inside, outside, being on the call for his start. It was just deception the entire way. He gave the Power team a lot of length. I think it was 6 innings that he went. And that start turned into a Power victory, not only for him on the stat sheet, but the team as a whole.
And that was at a point, Sam, in the season where the Power bullpen was so overused and exhausted. Cam Whitty's appearance in that game really saved a lot of tired arms. We'll see how deep he can go tonight. If he were to go 6 tonight, it would probably mean he'd qualify for a win, because we know that Casey Dill is quick to go to his bullpen if things are looking uneasy out there on the mound for his starting pitcher. Just about a minute away from first pitch as Martin Luna will come up to lead off this ball game for the Inland Valley Buccaneers. Last night, the Power defeated the Buccaneers in Game 1 of the series.
This Power, these mini 2-game series that they host all season long, looking, if you want to consider it a sweep, a mini 2-game sweep. And it's something that they've really been piling up here, both on the road and now back at home here at Palm Springs Stadium.
And the first pitch of this ball game is right down the middle for a called strike. So we get started right on time, 7 p.m. sharp, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much for joining us. Jack Glennon alongside my great friend Sam Egan, here to bring you coverage of the Palm Springs Power and the Inland Valley Bucs. This one left off the outside, 1-1.
This is a lineup here with the Bucs who they started to maybe figure something out towards the end of the ball game yesterday. They put some runs up late, and we'll see if those later runs and late hits and longer at-bats can turn into production right now.
On the ground to second, Acosta, we talked about him before the game, throws out Luna in plenty of time to Banning, so that's how this game gets started, 1 away for Cam Whitty.
And this is what we were talking about in the pregame with this team being so effective. It's quick outs for this pitching staff. It's usually, as we've said, probably 3 or 4 pitches before they either get A, a strikeout, B, a groundout, or C, a flyout.
Well, and you mentioned Whitty was a pitch-to-contact guy. We saw it right there. Hopefully it's a lot more of the same throughout the game. Here's Hefte Cruz stepping in for the first time. Pinch hit in last night's game. Got a base hit. That one's up and away. Cruz, a stylish guy. A blue batting helmet, teal batting gloves, pink shin guard. It's got all sorts of colors. That one is lined right at Acosta once again. So Acosta with an assist and a putout early in this game. 2 down.
Yeah, Acosta staying busy over there at second base and not distracted by the plethora of colors coming from the bat of Cruz and all the equipment he hoists. So 2 quick outs, sorry to interrupt you, partner, for the Power. And they're looking to get out of this inning with under maybe 10 or 15 pitches.
Yeah, 5 pitches for the first 2 batters. Here's Ian Nguyen. He takes high just above his head, 1-0. 5 pitches split between the first 2 batters. Pretty efficient for Cam Whitty, and that's kind of the name of his game. That's what you get from a pitch-to-contact guy. And the 1-0 in there, called strike with a breaking ball.
And especially for Whitty, this is the first time that he's been behind in the count all day, and he didn't really do much of that in his last start either. It's a lot of first pitch strikes for him, but a nice job of bouncing back, firing a strike, and getting back even.
1-1 pitch is just off the top of the zone, so it's 2-1 from Whitty to Nguyen.
It's the first time we'll see the battery this year of Williams and Whitty.
Looks to be pretty effective so far. 8 pitches for Cam Whitty. Here's the 9th pitch. It's a swing and a miss, 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. As our partner and friend Ethan Oliveris would say, deuces wild.
I was biting my tongue. I wanted to say it. I was going to wait a little bit longer before we let it out.
Here's a pitch. It's in tight, 3-2. So best at bat we've seen so far for sure against Whitty. Here's Nguyen in a 3-2 count.
Yeah, 5-pitch at bat after seeing 5 pitches of the first 2 hitters. See if the payoff pitch, the 6th one of the AB, can be the decider.
And it will be. Got him looking right on the outside corner. Nguyen was headed for first. The home plate umpire said not so fast, and Whitty walks off after a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Inland Valley Bucs 0, the Power, coming up.
Like a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Here's the much-awaited Power lineup. It'll be A.J. Bianchino in the leadoff spot. Caden Richards will hit second. He's been all over the lineup. Brett Williams will go third, followed by Kenny Ryan, Trevor Banning, and Matthew McCate. And rounding out the bottom of this lineup, Nick English, Amari Conley, Jeremiah Acosta. How are the Inland Valley Bucs aligned defensively, Sam?
So we'll start behind the dish. The catcher will be Nguyen. Infield goes Harlos at first, Baker at third, Vanderhold at second, and Luna at the shortstop position. And then the outfield will be Cruz, Jimenez out in right, and patrolling center field will be Zirkle.
All righty, thank you, Sam. On the mound for the Inland Valley Bucs is going to be Vincent Rodriguez, the tall, thin right-hander. As Bianchino, the switch hitter, awaits his first appearance. Bianchino's been hot, Sam. What's been going so well for him at the plate?
And he's been doing it from both sides of the plate, and what's been working so effectively is he's doing what a leadoff hitter needs to do, or what he was doing in the 9-hole is what the second leadoff hitter needs to do is just make contact, put the ball in play, good things will happen. He's been taking it up the middle a lot, and that's really his been approach has been base it up the middle, maybe going a little bit towards the left center or right center field gap, but he hasn't really been pulling the ball, or he hasn't really been taking it the opposite way. He's just finding holes right up the middle, and it's been very successful.
He's exactly what a middle infielder should be. He's a contact-first guy, a true leadoff hitter with speed. Reminds me of a Rod Carew, Luis Arise kind of player. And he steps in here against Vincent Rodriguez.
Like you're more of an old-school traditionalist as a baseball fan. I am as well, and one thing maybe I'd like to see a little bit more from a guy at the top lineup is maybe laying down a bunt.
Bunt, a dying art in the game of baseball, as that one is off the inside, especially the bunt for a base hit. You see a lot of bunts now for sacrifice, but not really for a base hit. 1-0 from Rodriguez is off the outside, 2-0.
And what's been making him so successful is he's been able to get ahead in counts. Now that's something maybe a little bit out of his control as pitchers aren't giving him first pitch strikes, but as soon as he sees a strike in the zone, it's a hitter's pitch.
And he does so well to get ahead in these counts, like you mentioned. There's a called strike on a slider that flipped the outside corner. 2-1 to Bianchino. It's been so successful, like you said, just putting the ball in play. And I always love to say when you put the ball in play, good things happen. 2-1 pitch, called strike with another slider right on the inside corner this time. Bianchino will ask for time.
Nice job of battling, going 2-0 to 2-2. And Bianchino got to protect with 2 strikes.
So here is the 2-strike pitch. 2-2 from Vincent Rodriguez on the way, and Bianchina slaps it foul the other way down the left field line.
Bianchina, who he'll do damage with 2 strikes too. He's one of those guys who, just because he's at 2 strikes, he's not afraid to hit, just chokes up on the bat and looks to make contact.
2-2, ooh, just off the outside. Boy, that one was real close to being a strike. And Bianchina ought to be buying a lottery ticket after this game. That was a pretty big break. 3-2 pitch coming up to Bianchina. And that's, like you mentioned, he's just fighting, and that is exactly what you want out of your leadoff hitter. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing on a fly ball out towards right center field. Moving back now to his left. Zirkle makes the catch. 1 away. Bianchina is retired, but a quality plate appearance for him. A 7-pitch at-bat. And that brings up Caden Richards.
Richards stepping up to the plate, as we've talked about. 11-game hit streak now, and that dates back obviously to the start of the season. A hit in every game so far for Richards, and looking to keep that trend going once again tonight.
And if you're Richards, you want to get the hitting streak out of the way early. Get the base hit here. You can worry about everything else later. That one, slider that looked like it flipped the inside corner. Instead, according to the home plate umpire, it's off the inside. 1-0 to Caden Richards.
So for Richards, what's really impressed me so far this season with him is that he's been taking the ball the opposite way to start the season, because pitchers were attacking him on the outer portion of the plate, and they quickly saw that he was doing a lot of damage on those pitches. So they tried working him inside, and that really hasn't worked either. He's been pulling base hits up the middle or taking it down the line for doubles.
He's been great. He's been the hottest hitter in the CPCL. 2-0 pitch, high. 3-0 to Richards, so working himself into a favorable count. Can't see a scenario in which this guy does not have the green light to go, Sam.
Oh, absolutely.
With the way this guy's been swinging the bat, you let him swing 3-0. And here is a 3-0 from Rodriguez. It's right down the middle, 3-1.
Now, if you're Richards, you see that pitch again. Know him being a Vegas native, wouldn't be too big of a gamble for him to take a big cut and try and pop one over the left field fence.
3-1. Called strike, 3-2. That one looked off the inside, Sam.
Yeah, but talking to Richards, especially if he gets up in the count 2-0, 3-0, he's not going to swing at that inside pitch until he gets to 2 strikes, because he'd rather take that outside pitch the opposite way, but if he has to pull one in, he'll adjust his hands.
So here's the payoff. 3-2 pitch with 1 out. Slash towards right field, but out of play. Back towards the first base food stand.
You know, I want to see how long Richards can work this at bat, not only just because it's early in the game, see if you can get in this bullpen early, but because they're playing his walk-up music, I want to see how long they can get in the song.
That's Life by Frank Sinatra. Great walk-up song. 3-2 pitch is high, so Richards flips the bat, and he takes 90 feet. And that brings up Brett Williams. That's huge to get the guy on with only 1 out for the middle of the order, Sam.
Yeah, bring up a guy in Brett Williams who's swinging a really hot twig right now, and Richards got some speed on the bases as well. If you don't pay attention to him, he will take second base, and you know Casey Dill, very aggressive on the base paths. He may just give him the green light either way.
I think Casey Dill is the most aggressive base running manager I have ever seen. First pitch to Williams is off the outside. It's 1-0. Power hitters doing a great job getting ahead in these counts early on, working their way to good pitches.
Mentioned Dill, very aggressive, maybe the most you've ever seen, but the aggressive style of play more times than not has been working for this team. They produce runs in bunches, and they force you to get them out on the base paths, and more times than not with the speed this team possesses all around, you're not able to do that.
Yeah, and on that 7-game win streak that they're on, 6 of those games they have scored 10 runs or more. That one, a slider that flips the inside corner. Great pitch there from Rodriguez, 1-2. It's really been the offense, but the bullpen has also come alive a lot better as the season ages. The bullpen has aged like a fine wine. Really struggled at the beginning of the year, but has really come into its own now in the last 5 or so games. That one just down and away.
for Rodriguez here, you almost kind of have to attack the zone here. It's been a long inning already, pitch count-wise for you. And if you work another full count, in danger of walking another hitter for a cleanup man that's red hot, that could be trouble.
Pitch count approaching 20 as this one is fouled back and out of play. So 2-2 it remains to Brett Williams. Williams, a redshirt sophomore at St. Mary's in the Bay Area, taps this one to third, could be a pair. There will be no throw to second, the throw to first in time. So Baker to Haros for the 5-3 putout. 2 down, but Richards moves to scoring position on the play. So Kenny Ryan will have a RBI opportunity here.
We'll see if the move for Dill pays off of Ryan being put in the cleanup spot for the first time this season. See if he can come up big in an RBI opportunity. That's a smart play over there by Baker to not force the throw to second base, knowing that he wasn't going to be sure if he had Richards or not. So instead of being unsure and maybe getting 0, he just got the one, and his pitcher's 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning.
First pitch to Ryan is fouled off. Ryan, a student at the Seattle University, plays for the Red Hawks. Junior over there from Tucson, Arizona. Just a few hours away from here. 0-1 pitch is high. You ever been to Tucson, Arizona, Sam?
I have not. I've been to Phoenix. I have not been to Tucson. It's the home of University of Arizona.
That and nothing else.
Yes. Yes.
1-1 pitch off the outside, 2-1.
Stephen Buxton, our producer today. I know it. Big Wildcat guy, isn't he?
Nothing to do in Tucson but leave.
He says nothing to do in Tucson but leave, and I hate to agree. 2-1 is the count to Kenny Ryan.
Buxton, an Arizona State graduate.
Swinging a high drive, but foul, and off the bounce house down there in left field. Look out, kids. 2-2.
I think I just saw the ball go down the slide. Now, how fun would that be for you as a kid? You're just in the bounce house, chilling, and all of a sudden, I got a ball.
Knowing my luck, it would have hit me right on the nose. Here's a 2-2 pitch from Vincent Rodriguez. Swinging a bloop into right field, but moving back, Haros. He makes the catch. So, at long last, the inning for Rodriguez over. It's 0-0. We head to the top half of the second. It'll be Logue, Zirkle, and Haros coming up for the Bucs.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Quality first. It's quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for two or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium in sunny Southern California. Jack Bannon with my partner, my pal, Sam Egan, here to bring you coverage of the Inland Valley Buccaneers and the Palm Springs Power. Palm Springs Power coming into this game 10-1, looking to extend their win streak to 8 games. So it's 0-0 here, top of the second inning.
You know what we were talking about over the break? I think it's the first time all year we've seen a scoreless frame from both sides.
It is, at least in this stadium.
This is the first frame.
But a lot of ball game left for a lot of runs to come across. No hits for either team, perhaps even more surprising. The only runner to reach base, Caden Richards on the walk. Pitch off the outside, but called a strike for Bobby Logue, the designated hitter. So Whitty, who went 1-2-3 in the first inning, got the backwards K to wrap up the first. Comes back out with a fastball first pitch. Now a slider, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Logue out of Eastvale, California. Graduate of Damien High School, now playing his ball at Westmont College.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So one away here in the top half of the second. That's back-to-back punch-outs for Cam Whitty.
And Jack, a lot for the fans to cheer about at Palm Springs Stadium earlier on. That's the beer batter of the game striking out. I know you're desperately looking for that last night and couldn't get it. And here on the first batter of the game, what do you know?
I don't know what you're talking about. Beer batter strikes out. Everyone's happy at the ballpark.
Yeah, it's like rats on a sinking ship, fans heading towards the concession stands now.
That pitch is downstairs to Jack Zirkle. It's 1-0. So the 1-0 pitch is downstairs once again, 2-0 to Zirkle. Sam, I am 19 years old. I have no idea why you think I would be happy about the beer batter striking out.
I think you're just happy for the people here in Palm Springs, man.
Oh, absolutely. 2-0 to Zirkle. Line drive to right, base hit. And coming in along the foul line to field it, Nick English. So a one-out knock for Zirkle. That brings up Harrows.
The nice job of getting there quickly was English, cutting it off and preventing it to be extra bases. We know sometimes down the line that can be a little sketchy because there's a lot of room down there.
So Harrows steps in for the first time. Lefty bat, first baseman. And he takes the first pitch in tight. It's 1-0.
So let's see what Harrows can do here. Playing that first base position and another lefty stick in this lineup. Looking to do damage on the righty Whitty, who saw a lot of righties his last time out.
That's a line drive. Right at Acosta now. Throw back to first. Not in time, so the power will get the one out. But Jeremiah Acosta, man, really showing off the gold glove out there at second base so far tonight.
Having a day out there at second base. That's 2 lineouts, and he fielded a grounder in the first inning, so responsible for 3 of the 5 outs so far. And that'll retire Harrows, the Riverside Community College first baseman. And in will step Carter Baker.
High fly ball into shallow left center field. Bianchina back, and he makes the ranging catch. So that will end the inning on a rare F6. We go to the bottom half of the second. Banning Makate English coming up. It's 0-0 when we come back to Palm Springs Stadium.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Thank you for calling the Sandwich Spot. Is this a sandwich emergency? It's a sandwich emergency!
Great sandwiches made with love. The Sandwich Spot. Love all, feed all. Located in downtown Palm Springs inside of the Henry Frank Arcade.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyriq. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
Welcome back to beautiful Palm Springs Stadium as the weather starts to cool off. We get set for the bottom half of the second. Trevor Banning will lead off, making his first appearance with the Power.
Banning, a two-way guy, currently playing with the Santa Clara Broncos.
My mother's alma mater, Santa Clara. There's a first pitch strike to Banning. Great school up there in the Bay Area.
If I'm correct, that's the WCC, correct?
It is, and it's a great basketball program. Alan Grimes, a potential first-round pick out of that school. Great job over there by head coach Herb Sendek, and what he's built that program into is that pitch is high. It's 1-1.
Tell you what, Jack, I thought they were going to go far. I had them going at least to the Sweet 16 in my bracket, and Kentucky ripped my heart and bracket to shreds.
Very unfortunate end to their season. There's a second strike to Banning, so it's 1-2. I had them also defeating Kentucky and defeating Iowa State, so I'm with you there, partner. I had them in the Sweet 16, and then I had them losing to Tennessee Volunteers. No bias. 1-2.
Of course not.
Strike 3 called. So Banning down on strikes. Pretty quick work of Banning for Rodriguez, and that brings up Makate, who's hitting right at 226.
It's Makate who the pop is starting to come around for him.
It is, and the eye's been good. He's got an on-base percentage of 385.
Conte third on the team in plate appearances and ABs. 39 plate appearances, 31 ABs in what will be game number 11 for him.
And he takes the first pitch strike. Kate, 9 RBIs of the team's 77, ranks second on the team, only behind, guess who, Caden Richards. And that one's off the outside, 1-1.
Yeah, Caden Richards is going to lead in a lot of statistic categories throughout the year if he continues to play the way he's been playing, and I don't see any sign of slowing down for him.
Absolutely not. 11-game hit streak doesn't look to be going anywhere. That one way off the outside, past the catcher. Nguyen, 2-1 to Makate.
At the very least, it's now a 12-game on-base streak for Richards after he walked in the first.
Makate back into that deep squat. Rodriguez throws, and Makate rips it on the ground towards second. Vanderhook up with it, throw to first in time to the pitcher covering. 2 down.
So that's a rare one, a 4-1 right there. And there's a bit of a miscommunication there by Haros. Went a little bit too far to try and field that ball, and as he tried to get back to first base bag, lost his footing, but fortunately for him, his pitcher did his job and covered the bag and saves them from a near disaster.
That's why you always make the hustle play. Can never go wrong making the hustle play. First pitch to English is a called strike on the outside corner. So it's 0-1 to Nick English.
And that's a play that maybe won't look big in this box score. It's going to just look like a ground out, but that could have been 1 on, 1 out. And this is a power team that once they get 1 on, it comes in bunches. So could be a play that we look back later on and be like, that did make a big difference after all.
One and 1 to English from Rodriguez. Swinging a foul back towards us. That one looked like it was headed right for our PA guy, Ethan Oliveras.
And Ethan, I think he's been the one who's been itching for a foul ball the most. And
he's been clamoring for it, man.
I think I might have heard his chair just like a little movement. He got ready to get up, make a play.
I got excited, he says. That one's fouled back. And if not for the netting, that one would have been headed for Ethan Oliveras. So 1 and 2 remains to Nick English.
So Ethan's time will be coming for a foul ball, but as of the play back on the field here, it's English looking to straighten one out and start a 2-out rally for the power.
We'll see if he can do just that. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Rodriguez. Check swing, did he go? He did not. 2 and 2.
It's a good job of holding up the swing right there. That can be really tough to do, but English did a nice job of it. And the Kansas State Wildcat looking to extend the AB.
That one hit his elbow. So English will take the free base. And Sam, we got a third guest in this booth. This fly is really killing me.
Yeah, it's I'm seeing you trying to shoot in my direction. He is not budging, man.
He's not having it.
No. As of now, I think it's moved past and heading towards the lovely spectators here at Palm Springs Stadium.
So 2 down, a man on here for Amari Conley, and he goes after the first pitch and rolls one slowly to second. Vanderhook to Haros, inning over. So the Power get one on and leave one on. It's still 0-0 as we head to the top half of the third.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been simple. It all starts at Stuffed, where exceptional service meets bold flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection in an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza, dine-in or takeout. Savor and enjoy at our 2 locations. Quality, service, family legacy, it all starts at Stuffed.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available too. Monster Shakes, a delicious mess.
Southern California baseball. Jack Lennon, Sam Egan. Top 3. Cam Whitty returns to the mound for his 3rd inning of work. He'll face Carter Vanderhook, Jacob Jimenez, and Martin Luna, the first 3 for the Buccaneers. What's Cam Whitty been doing so well here, Sam?
He's been attacking hitters early and often, throwing a lot of strikes, not playing around, and getting, yes, weak contact for the most part. A couple line drives hit to the second baseman, but nothing that can do too significant of damage. But right now, he's just getting outdueled a little bit by Vincent Rodriguez, who's still yet to allow his first hit.
Yeah, Rodriguez has walked one, hit one, but pretty great pitcher's duel we've got here. Just 1 hit between the 2 teams and 4 total frames. Now a bunt is foul on the first pitch. So it's 0-1 to Carter Vanderhook. This one moving quickly so far, Sam. 32 minutes into this game, we're through 2. On a 2-hour and 15-minute pace. That's about as quick as a PSCL game.
Those ones only 7-inning ball games, so bit of a sped-up pace of play today, and that's due to 2 starters who not only are pitching very well, but work very quickly.
That one now left off the outside, 1-1. You mentioned both pitchers working quickly. Hard not to when you're seeing this much success. I'd be working quickly too.
It ain't broke, don't fix it. And there's the same thing with Whitty last week. He was working really well, working really quickly, and was also working very efficiently.
Vanderhook goes after this one and lines a base hit into right center field, and this one's going to split the gap. Vanderhook will head for second now, pumping the brakes after a very wide turn, and a good thing he did, as English's throw was right on the money to Bianchina, so a leadoff base hit to start off the 3rd inning for Carter Vanderhook.
Fortunately, he's okay there, too. Looked like a weird turn around first base. Could have buckled his knee very well, and you see a lot of injuries in sports happen on, non-contact plays kind of like that. So fortunately for him, he's able to turn back, get back to first base, and huge for his team to get a leadoff runner aboard.
This one grounded to second, could be a pair. Acosta to second for 1, Bianchina to first, not in time.
Or it is.
It is in time. And it's a double play. I don't believe it. That really was not a super close play. Looked like Jimenez beat it by a step, but I will not complain. 2 down here in the top of the third.
It's obviously a little bit tough play for the base umpire to make with only 2 base umpires, and I had 3 the other day, and there only being 2, and base umpire being at the second base bag can't get the full 20/20 view on that bang-bang play at first base. Power gets the benefit of that call and quickly eliminate the leadoff runner aboard in Vanderhold.
And the benefit of that call they get indeed 1-0. Now 2-0 to Martin Luna, the leadoff hitter. And that makes a big difference, Sam, because you're flipping the lineup over, and instead of having a guy with speed on, an outfielder on base, you have nobody on with 2 outs.
And it keeps Whitty's pitch count down as well.
1 downstairs, 3-0 to Luna. This is rare we see Whitty get behind 3-0 in a count.
Yeah, it's rare to see him get behind in a count where it's just a 1-ball or 2-ball count, but behind 3-0 here, a rare sight for Whitty, but expect him to fire in a couple of fastballs in the zone and make it a payoff outcome.
3-0, not close, so ball 4 to Martin Luna.
And we'll see now, it's second time through the lineup here for both teams coming up, and right now it's the Buccaneers looking to take advantage of the opportunity where we saw Whitty struggle a little bit his second time through the order, and funny enough got better his 3rd time through in his last start. And we'll see if he can have more success here his second go-around, which can be a little bit tougher for a pitcher to do.
That one is up high from Whitty. It's 1-0 to Hefte Cruz. And if you want more baseball from Palm Springs, good news for you. Day 6 tomorrow of the PSCL. I'll be there. Sam will be along as well, covering games 9 a.m. and 11:30. That's a strike in there, right at the belt, so it's 1-1.
What a beautiful night it's turned out to be, Jack.
It always is down here. It might be hot, but it certainly is not ugly. And the sunset over those desert mountains is nothing to complain about. That one is shot through to left field, right through that 5-6 gap for a base hit. So that's 3 base runners that have reached in the inning, and now that double play, Sam, is looking more and more crucial.
Yeah, I would say that double play looking more and more imminent, as you're about to say. 3 of the 4 base runners have reached in this inning, but instead of it being sacks packed with 1 out, you got 2 on, 2 out, and 1 pitch can get you out of this inning, whether it's a ground ball, fly ball, or you throw 3 strikes in a row.
So here's Ian Nguyen, and he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking. And he takes a called strike here on the outside corner. And the best part of that view from this press box, Sam, is that American flag flying left to right in center field.
Palm trees in the mountains aren't too bad either. Really
Nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
On the ground is short. Bianchina, throw from deep short is way over the head of Banning. And now they got him picked off over here in between first and second. Score the run, says the home plate umpire. So it is 1-0 on the play. Scoring is Martin Luna. So it's 1-0 Inland Valley Buccaneers over the Palm Springs Power. When we come back, it'll be Acosta, Bianchina, Richards right here from Palm Springs Stadium.
Hey fans, it's time for the Old Spaghetti Factory trivia question. Spotters in the stands with our contestant.
Hey fans, I'm here with Ken of the taste question. Answer right and you...
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Jack Lennon and Sam Egan are along to bring you the call of this one. It's a Palm Springs Power trailing the Inland Valley Buccaneers 1-0 here, bottom 3. And here's Jeremiah Acosta, who's had some nice plays in the field so far, Sam.
Yeah, he's looked really good so far defensively, and I know he's your pick to click here this evening, so see if he can get his back going as well. And Power needs someone to get the offense going. They hope it's the 9-hole hitter who can get a board and turn it over to the top of the card.
Acosta needs a base hit. His OPS sagging down to 445, and he takes a big swing and a miss here, 0-1.
So Acosta towards the top of the lineup at the start of the year, and as the OPS has gone down, so has his place in the lineup, and looking to break out of this mini slump here.
And he will, as he's got a base hit up the middle on a ground ball. So Acosta is aboard with a leadoff single, and that'll turn the lineup over effectively for A.J. Bianchina. It's almost like you heard us up here, Sam.
Yeah, it's a good pick by you for your pick to click. At least looking good so far. That's the first hit of the game all night long for the Power.
I said contact, speed, and fielding are the things to look out for with Acosta. I've got 2 out of 3 so far. We'll see if he shows off the wheels here with Bianchina up. Bianchina squares to bunt. First pitch is a strike. It's 0-1.
I'm really starting to wonder if these guys are listening to our broadcast, because I remember in his first at-bat we talked about maybe laying down a bunt, and first pitch now Bianchina's showing bunt, trying to get that tying run in scoring position, and maybe even trying to bunt himself aboard.
All I ask for is if they win based off our suggestions, I just want my credit, man. I just want a shout-out in the postgame as this one's fouled back, 0-2.
Yeah, I could just hear now, like, think our, the coaching staff putting a great plan together, especially our broadcasters, Jack Lennon.
Here's the 0-2 swing and a foul tip. So Bianchina barely stays alive. It's still 0-2.
Power only had one guy so far, and that was Richards get past first base.
0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Bianchina down on strikes. So Richards will come up with 1 on and 1 out. Acosta leads off of first. And the Power's RBI leader with 14 on the season in 11 games will come up. And we'll see if Acosta decides to go, if Casey Dill decides to make this potentially an RBI opportunity for Richards.
Just 2 stolen bases on the year, but his hitting stats are what stand out. As you mentioned, the 14 RBIs, 2 home runs, all team leading. You know when you have a guy who's hitting with an OPS above 1,000, you're doing something right.
Seems like he can't do anything wrong with the way he's been swinging the bat, as the first pitch is a strike, and Rodriguez back into the stretch quickly, and he gets it right back. So Rodriguez to second for 1. Throw to Harros in time, a double play. So the inning is over just like that. 2 speedy runners retired on the same play. We go to the top half of the 4th. It's 1-0 Inland Valley.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Hello, Power Baseball fans. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why we proudly support the Palm Springs Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable championship season in 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys and the Palm Springs Power are two teams that are committed to excellence, community, and the spirit of winning. We'll see you all at the ballpark.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City, facing the mayor.
So here's Bobby Logue to lead off the top half of the fourth. It's 1-0. Inland Valley.
Dog on loose.
And it's the same dog as last night that was nearly just crushed by a foul ball. Thank God he was just about a foot out of the way. And maybe he's reliving that experience as he seems to be really upset. That's a first pitch strike to Bobby Logue.
Wanted to go to his old spot yesterday, and he remembered what happened. The poor pooch.
So the beer batter tonight grounds it to third. Richards throw to first in time. So a 5-3 put out. Nice start to the inning for Cam Whitty, who's only at 35 pitches through 3 1/3. Really impressive stuff here, Sam.
Yeah, it's been great stuff for him, and unfortunately, his offense has yet to give him some run support, but expect with this power team being as relentless as they've been offensively, 6 of the last 7 games, putting up double-digit runs. It seems like it's only a matter of time for this team.
And a big swing and a miss on the first pitch to Jack Zirkle. 0-1. Zirkle singled in his first plate appearance. A 1 pitch to Zirkle from Whitty. Bounces about a foot in front of home plate. 1-1.
Whitty going to get a new baseball. That one caught a lot of dirt. It will be transferred over to the Power dugout.
In the MLB, they'd sticker that ball up and sell it for $40 the following day.
Yeah, here they're just going to use it as a batting practice ball.
Absolutely, that's the way it should be. Baseball at its purest. 1-1 pitch to Zirkle is a big swing and a miss to 1-2.
You ever caught a foul ball in a game?
You know, I've been to over 100 baseball games in my life. Never once have I caught a foul ball. I've been given a foul ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Never caught one. How about you?
So I have a few, if you want to count it, before they extended the netting, when I would go to Guaranteed Rate Field, I'm a big White Sox fan growing up in Chicago, and nobody would go to the game. So I'd get first row right along the line, and to be a foul ball hit along the line, I'd just stick my glove out, reach over, and get the baseball. Then they extended the netting, and that was maybe my least favorite thing ever. But I did get one earlier this year. It wasn't a direct catch. I was in the stands, sitting behind the first base dugout, bounced off a suite, and rolled down all the way to him. But we'll count the bucket.
Yeah, as a kid, I was given a foul ball. That was about 11 years ago. And ever since then, I have been waiting to catch a foul ball to make some kid's day, because that is what I was given. As that one is roped out towards center field. It's going to get down past the reach of Makate. Cruising into second for a 2-out double is Noah Harros. But I would love to make a young kid, I would love to make their day, give them a foul ball. So I've been hoping to catch a foul ball ever since, and it just hasn't happened, I guess. Just haven't been in the right place at the right time.
Oh, that's the best part about it when you go to a game. If you get a ball, you give it to the nearest kid in front of you. It's the circle of life. You know, as a kid, you're given a baseball from someone, and later down the road, you do the same thing for the younger generation. And sometimes the parents of those kids will see, and they'll reward you. They'll buy you either a drink or something to eat, and it's all fun and games at the ballpark, and it's just what's so beautiful about the game of baseball.
Well, it hasn't been all fun and games for the Power. They're trailing 1-0 here, top 4. But Cam Whitty's got 2 outs on this Bucs lineup as Baker stands in. 1-1 to Baker as that one's in the dirt. A lot of ball game left, though, Sam. What does the Power lineup need to do to get back in this game?
I mean, the door is still wide open for them to produce a lot of offense. Maybe it's just the starter in Rodriguez giving them some trouble and may just take getting to the bullpen. But if Whitty continues to be as effective as he's been on the mound, the door is wide open. And unlike this morning for you, Jack, it should be easy to open.
1-1 pitch is a swing and a foul tip into the glove. 1-2. Yeah, I'm not going to relive that story. Pretty embarrassing moment for yours truly. I had a difficult time opening the broadcast booth door. Not going to go over this one again. It was explained on the PSCL broadcast.
I don't think I've laughed harder listening to a story, dude. That was great stuff.
So here's the 1-2 to Carson Baker with Harros off of second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Whitty gets out of the inning. He escapes the runner in scoring position jam, and it's still 1-0 in favor of the Buccaneers. When we come back, it will be Williams, Ryan, and Banning for the Power.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for 2 or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Welcome back to the Palm Springs Power broadcast booth. Jack Glennon, my buddy Sam Egan. Sam, it's 1-0 Inland Valley Bucs. What do the Power got to do better to get back in this game?
Well, for them, they've had some longer at-bats, but for the most part, it hasn't been a lot of 3-ball counts. It's been a lot of foul balls, a lot of 1-2, 2-2. And credit to the Armin Rodriguez, he's not missing his spots. So if you're the Power, yes, you like working long at-bats, but this may be the time where you're aggressive early.
Yeah, Vincent Rodriguez has been great. 3 innings pitched, a walk, 1 hit allowed so far. He's been absolutely fantastic.
And the good news for the Power here is they have the heart of the lineup here in 3-4-5. It's Williams, Ryan, and Banning.
So we got a new pitcher for the Inland Valley Buccaneers. It's going to be Colby Creamer on, the big right-hander, to pitch the bottom half of the 4th.
And that could be the best news yet for the Power all day. Just we're struggling with Rodriguez throughout the entire outing.
It's 100% the best news that they've heard. Rodriguez had a great night, will not qualify for the win. And just a puzzling decision by Nick Mistoni to take him out of this game. But regardless, I'm not complaining. It'll be Brett Williams first for the Power here in the last of the 4th. He'll be followed by Kenny Rhyme and then Trevor Banning.
Rodriguez is a guy who typically doesn't start games, typically either used as an opener or just for short-term starts, and he's just been pitching so well in this ball game. His leash just got pushed longer and longer, but judging by his pitch counts or maybe games pitched in previous days, he didn't have the ability to go maybe more than like 50, 60 pitches.
So here's Williams for the second time, grounded out to third in his first plate appearance. That was all the way back in the first inning, and he shoots a high fly ball, foul, and back out of play over the stadium lights.
I think that dog's a ball magnet, man. Dog's now sitting down the right field line in the set of bleachers towards the bullpen, and saw that dog going chasing after that souvenir.
That is something my dog would do, but he wouldn't bring the ball back. Does not know how to fetch. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul ball off the catcher's glove. Nothing in 2. You got any fuzzy friends, Sam?
I do. I have Rudy. He's a mini golden doodle, and just like your dog, Bourbon, right?
That's it?
Yeah, Rudy is not good at the fetch thing. You give him a toy, and he'll run around the entire house with it and taunt you with it, but he won't give it back.
Typical dog. 0-2 pitch, and it hits Brett Williams, so he'll take the free 90 feet gladly. I mean, that's a bailout of a century down 0-2, Sam.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario for Creamer and the Bucs. Not only the first batter that Creamer faces gets aboard, but it may be the most deflating way possible. You're up 0-2 in the count, and you just make a, I don't want to say boneheaded mistake, but the ball just slipped out of the finger the wrong way, plunks the batter, and it puts the tying run in scoring position with nobody out, which the Power really haven't been able to do all day. And they're hoping they can get the runner into scoring position.
Here's Ryan. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out to first. Looks at the first pitch high. It's 1-0.
And that might be something that rattles the mind of Creamer now after that first pitch, hit by pitch. He was starting to feel like he was in the zone, was throwing some quick strikes, and now after the hit by pitch throws a ball and might struggle with his command a little bit.
Swinging a high pop-up foul and out of play towards Sunset Park. So 1-1 to Kenny Ryan, the designated hitter, batting cleanup tonight.
Not blazing speed over there with Williams at first base. Typically don't see too much speed out of your catcher position.
Had 2 stolen bases last night. I was ready to crown him like Ricky Henderson. Here's a 2-1 pitch from Colby Creamer about to come up. There it is. And slider flips the inside corner for a called strike, 2-2.
And what Williams was so good with doing last night wasn't the speed, it was reading the pitches, knowing when the pitch was going to be down in the zone, and as a catcher, knowing pitch sequencing, pitch calling, trying to predict the pitches that would be easier to go on, and was effective very well so last night. Not taking a big lead at first base right now, but still after the 2 stolen bases last night in the head of Creamer.
Two pitch, swinging a bloop into center field. This one falling. Base hit. Lands right in between Vanderhook and Zirkle. Vanderhook, who trotted all the way out there from second base, could not make the play. Back-to-back men aboard here for the Power to start the bottom half of the 4th.
Just what the doctor ordered. Now the go-ahead run on board for the Power. And that's one of those where a lot of hard contact from the Power today, and those aren't the ones that have been getting down for base hits, but the one where you maybe hit it the weakest is the one that falls, but you'll take it any way you can get it. Looks the same in the box score. And that's baseball sometimes. You got to be lucky to be good in this sport.
First pitch strike, a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. To Trevor Banning, who struck out looking his first time in the second. Pitch right down the middle, 0-2. Banning trying to avoid another very quick at-bat. Sorry, partner.
No, you're good. I was just about to mention the same thing. It's a quick at-bat in his last go-around. Struck out looking in that AB and looking to avoid that similar fate. Just wanting to put the ball in play and hopefully move the runners up with nobody out.
Got to find a way to get at least a productive out here. 0-2 pitch to Banning. Slapped foul.
Getting jammed inside here. Now the outer half is, for the most part, open here, I would say. And if you feel confident enough in that slider pitch, Creamer may want to go to the back door and get that outside corner for strike 3.
Got to find a way to score at least one here. The offense owes it to Cam Whitty. He's been fantastic tonight. 4 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts. 4 hits allowed and 1 earned run. The 0-2 pitch is low and in the dirt. So Banning's got a 1-2 count against Colby Creamer.
Like to see a long battle here from Banning, even if he can't get himself aboard. Work a long at bat here, and with Guy Makate on deck, see a lot of pitches.
Banning taps this one foul off to the right side. So, not so quick an at bat this time for Trevor Banning, staying alive here. About to see the 6th pitch of this AB.
Typically, when you see so many pitches in at bat, there's only so many different pitches a pitcher can throw. Start to figure it out in the box, and for Banning, hopefully he sees the pitches that he's seen a couple of times already and turns on it.
1-2 is low, so it's 2-2. Banning climbing back into this count slowly.
Slowly but surely now, pitch number 7 about to be fired in.
Get him over, get him in. That's the goal here for Banning. Got to find a way to do one of the two. 2-2 pitch. Up and away. 3-2 to Trevor Banning.
It's been an impressive at-bat so far for Banning, and you're hoping he could do anything in his power to win this at-bat and get himself aboard.
So here's the payoff pitch. 2 on, 3-2. Banning slops it foul off to the left side. Really fighting here, Sam.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And looking to just continue that fight and put a ball maybe in play here. Ground ball, if it's hit soft enough to the right side, could be a very productive out.
It sure could. Creamer wants a hard ground ball. Here it is. Ball 4. So Banning, a really great plate appearance. Started off 0-2, fouled off 3 pitches, and fought his way all the way back for a bases loading walk. And that brings up Matthew Makate, a favorable lefty-righty matchup now for Makate.
And Makate, a lot of pop in that bat.
We'll be right back after a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
So, mound meeting concludes, and Makate steps in here. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. 4-1 put out. Rare you see that on a box score. Makate, like Sam mentioned, a lot of power in this bat. We'll see what he can do here. Righty, lefty. First pitch, a slider in for a called strike.
It's a good breaking ball that just clipped the lower portion of the zone. Makate thinking fastball on the way, all the way on that first pitch, and got fooled.
0-1 pitch to Makate is off the outside, 1-1. The advantage Makate has here, Sam, is that with the bases loaded, nobody out, he knows that Creamer has got to be a frequent visitor of the strike zone in this plate appearance.
Oh, absolutely. And one thing he's got to look to do is shoot it up the middle. With the corners in, you just get it up the middle, that'll get the tying run aboard. Or home, I should say.
High drive to right, and it's going to fall, and it's going to kiss up off against the wall. Playing the carom is Jimenez. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score, and the power got the lead on a Matthew Makate double.
Matthew Makate so clutch all season long for this power team, and the clutch gene continues to be activated, especially in a time where the power needed it. Struggling offensively in the first 3 innings, and Makate, from down 1 to up 1, puts a big charge into this game.
He does exactly that. He's got a 2-run double, and the Power now lead 2-1. Cam Whitty's probably the most excited guy about that, perhaps even more excited than Makate. One more inning, and he'll qualify for a win as that first pitch to Nick English is a called strike on the inside corner. So with the open base, it'll be English and then Amari Conley, followed by Acosta. The bottom of the order, looking to keep this rally going. 0-1 pitch to English from Creamer is a called strike, 0-2.
English, who's hit by a pitch in his last AB. So a couple of plunk batters from the Power here. He was looking to spark a 2-out rally in his last go-around. Now with nobody out, him getting aboard could open the floodgates potentially.
0-2 pitch is lined in the center field. Falling, base hit. Scoring from third is Banning. Coming around third and scoring is Makate. Safe at second is English, so a single, but advancing to second. Drives in 2 runs, so the Power now lead 4-1. Another great approach at the plate here with 2 strikes, Sam.
Yeah, it's the 2 strikes approach that's been working for this team. Second time, although not seeing the same arm, but second time at the plate for this Power team, and it seems as the game goes on, their at-bats get better.
So we'll see if Conley can keep things going here for the Power. He rolled out to second his first time. That one off the outside, 1-0 to Amari Conley. Amari Conley, a UT Martin guy. In West Tennessee. Part of the University of Tennessee system. 1-0 to Amari Conley. Called strike there on a breaking ball, 1-1.
Conley also a football player at his time at UT Martin, but has now transitioned full-time to the Diamond.
Pretty good all-around athlete, this guy, as Creamer steps off. Conley slaps it foul off to the left. 1-2 to the left fielder.
Conley, maybe you'd like to see him take an opposite field approach. He's been pulling the ball a lot early on in the season. He's just been hitting it right in the shift, hitting it right at people on the right side. So could maybe try and take one the opposite way. Could do some damage.
Base hit should score a run. Average speed in English leading off a second. English takes his secondary lead. Now the pitch to Conley. Strike 3 called. So Conley down looking. And that is the first out of the inning for Colby Creamer, and it's a big one.
A much needed out after 5 straight reach base for the Power. Working with the bottom of this lineup here, you need to get quick outs. You need to get outs in general. Keep your team in the ball game. And I know it hasn't been an offensive explosion exactly from either side with the exception of this inning for the Power. But you just need to keep this within striking distance and hope your bats can get rolling.
So here's Acosta. He takes off the outside for ball 1. Acosta singled his last time up and was part of a double play. Sun has set in Palm Springs. Night's only getting prettier from here. 1-0 pitch. Nearly hit Acosta, who had to dodge out of the way. 2-0.
That's a big lead over there at second base by English. Second baseman covering the bag, so may not be shocked to see a pickoff attempt here.
Here's a 2-0. And Acosta swings his arms out of the way. 3-0. And this is not what you want to do if you're Creamer, to fall behind to the 9-hitter. 3-0, especially in a righty-righty matchup. Walking Acosta to get to Bianchino doesn't make much sense.
Just with the lefty Bianchino on deck.
3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one was ball 4. But the high fastball lit Acosta's eyes up. It's 3-1.
Acosta gave him a break right there, as you said. Was sitting fastball. Got it. but not in a spot that was hittable. And fortunate for him, it was just a swing and a miss and not something more unfortunate.
3-1. Check swing. Did he go? Doesn't matter. Strike 2.
3-0 to 3-2, and that's why swinging at that 3-0 pitch out of the zone is so costly. Now brings a critical payoff pitch.
Here is that payoff pitch. Runner goes. It's up the middle and through for a base hit. Coming around third and scoring easily. English, who was in motion now. 5-1 power on the RBI single by Jeremiah Acosta. Not a bad pick for player of the game.
Not at all. 2 for 2 already in the ballgame. Gets his first RBI.
So he flips the lineup over to A.J. Bianchina, who's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout.
Seen quite a few of 5-run innings for this power team. Had a 5-run 5th earlier in the week and now a 5-run 4th. Have put them in a comfortable position after they were trailing after top 3.
Runner goes. Pitches inside. No throw. Acosta's got a stolen base. So 2-0 to A.J. Bianchina with a runner in scoring position and just 1 out.
Another runner in scoring position. You're starting to see this Powers team, this Powers speed be put into use, which Casey Dill is extremely eminent on.
2-0 pitch. And tight. 3-0 to A.J. Bianchina. I'm sure the Power would be happy with a Bianchina walk here to bring up Caden Richards.
Caden Richards, after the double play in his last at-bat, unfortunate outcome for him, hitting it hard, but right at the pitcher, able to make the play. Love to get another crack at an RBI opportunity.
3-1 poured in. 3-0 poured in for a strike, excuse me. So it's 3-1 to A.J. Bianchina. Goes after the 3-1 pitch and rolls it to second softly. Vanderhook to Haros in time. 2 down.
So still an RBI chance for Richards nonetheless. But Bianchina, who's been one of the better hitters for this power team all year, a rare 0 for 3 start to the ballgame.
So Richards is 0 for 1 with a walk, and he rolled into a double play. Two down for Caden Richards. Runner off of third is Jeremiah Acosta. Richards looks at the first pitch down low.
Richards, the 9th batter to come up for the Power this inning. It all started with the Brett Williams hit by pitch.
On an 0-2 count, makes it hurt even more, especially after you see what it's turned into. 1-0, called strike on the outside corner.
Wild how quickly things can shift. It's been an avalanche so far in this inning for the Power, and Richards looking to add on and give Williams a second chance to hit in this inning.
Pitch and tight, 2-1.
Also for Richards, that hit streak still on the line. 0 for 1 on the ball game, has a walk as well.
Two-one pitch. On the ground is short. Luna to Haros. Got Richards by a couple of steps. At long last, the inning for Colby Creamer is over. It's 5-1 Power when we come back to Palm Springs Stadium for the top of the 5th.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert.
Quality first. It's quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for two or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. I'm Jack Lennon, joined by my colleague and friend Sam Egan. And coming up first for the Inland Valley Bucs, who came into the inning with the lead, now trail 5-1, is Carson Baker, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And it's the spot on the lineup they'd like to see get going for the Bucs. Need someone to start a rally. There's the bottom of the lineup who did go 1 for 3 in their first go-around against Whitty, but now second time through, looking to see a little bit more results as they did from the top of the lineup.
First pitch from Woody is a twirling slider in for a called strike, 0-1. That one, a slider that just misses off the top of the zone, 1-1. 2. Carson Baker, the third baseman tonight for the Bucs. One pitch, swinging a line drive foul. So it's 1-2 to Carson Baker.
Baker at Azusa Pacific University.
Small Christian college in Azusa, California. That one off the outside, 2-2. It's a nice campus down there. Close to the water. Tightly knit community.
I guess anywhere that's pretty close to the Pacific has a pretty scenic campus.
I think that's a safe bet, partner. 2-2, the count to Carson Baker. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. He got him. So down on strikes is Carson Baker. That brings up Carter Vanderhook.
Great pitch right there to get the first batter of the inning, and it's another reason why Whitty's been so successful. That's now 4 of the 5 leadoff hitters of the inning to be retired. And usually once you get the first guy, it starts to settle down from there.
That one off the inside to Vanderhook. It's 1-0. What's Cam Whitty been doing so well here, Sam, in these first 4 in the third?
He's been attacking the strike zone, and he's getting weak contact. Only 3 strikeouts, so strikeouts aren't as high as you'd like them to be.
That one lined into left field. This will be extra bases for Vanderhook. Playing the bounce is Conley and throwing into second. Cutoff man Bianchina gets it. It's a 1-out double for Carter Vanderhook, so a man in scoring position for the 9-hole hitter, Jacob Jimenez, who grounded into a double play, a 4-6-3 double play his last time.
Yeah, no chance for the double play here.
It would have to be a pretty crazy, unorthodox one. One unlike anything I've ever seen. Correction, it's Martin Luna, not Jimenez. Jimenez leads off of second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Acosta to first in plenty of time. So 2 down. on the 4-3 put out by Jeremiah Costa. Here's Hefty Cruz coming up for the third time. He's 1 for 2 with a base hit.
Cruz looking to just get a base hit and just punch into this deficit a little bit. Just little by little.
First pitch bounces in the dirt, and that will allow Jimenez to score easily from third, so it's 5-2 on the wild pitch.
I don't think that's how Cruz pictured it, but he'll take the run coming in any sort of facet. And now we'll look to start a 2-out rally.
So 1-0 to Hefty Cruz on the wild pitch. As the Bucs eat closer. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the ground to Acosta. More work for him. Hustling down the first base line is Hefty Cruz. Not in time, though. The throw to Banning in plenty of time. The inning is over. The Bucs put up a run. It's still 5-2 Power when we come back from Palm Springs Stadium.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for two or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Jacob Blake. Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Jack Lennon joined by Sam Egan. Here it's 5-2 Power lead after a monstrous 5-run bottom of the fourth. And it will be Brett Williams up first for the second consecutive inning.
It's the man who got the party started in the last inning. As you said, there's 4 straight after him to follow, which made 5 in total to reach for the Power. All 5 of those guys came around to score.
First pitch to Williams is a called strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
For Williams, he was behind 0-2 in the last count before he got hit by a pitch, and seemed to be a momentum shifting at bat for the entire game.
High fly ball down the left field line, foul.
Bouncy House has seen some action today.
It sure is, Sam. Maybe a little more than anyone's comfortable with all the kids over there. 0-2 to Brett Williams.
We need fear the Buccaneers here to get a quick out.
Get those bats back up there while they can still produce. This one way high. Boy, that one headed right for Williams' face. And the reflexes allowed him to get out of the way in time. One-two pitch, off the outside, 2-2.
So from 0-2 to 2-2, Williams, who worked himself aboard on a free pass last time, although it was more of the painful kind, as continuing to run it up inside on him is Creamer.
Jam shot foul. It's Going to remain 2-2 to Brett Williams, working another long at bat.
Creamer, you want to come right at him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So down on strikes is Brett Williams. He moves to 0 for 2, and that brings up Kenny Ryan. Ryan is 1 for 2 with a base hit, and he scored a run later on in that 4th inning. One of 5 power members to score.
Doing exactly what he needed to do right there. Colby gets his first strikeout. Correction, his second strikeout, but the first one he gets swinging.
First pitch is way high, 1-0.
It really can show how much different an inning can go. If you get the first batter out as opposed to getting the leadoff man aboard, and we'll see if it can quickly turn into a quick frame and bring the offense right back up for the Bucs.
Swinging a high fly ball into center field. Coming in, Zirkle. Now underneath it, makes the catch. 2 down quickly here for the Power. So we'll see if Whitty comes back out for the 6th. I'd imagine he would, but if he does not, he did qualify for the win. So here's Trevor Banning. Banning is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. He scored a run in that 4th.
For Whitty, pitch count under 60 and not really any action in the pen, so why not?
First pitch to Banning, up and away, 1-0. One-0 pitch to Banning is just off the inside, 2-0.
There's Banning, who reached on the free pass later, came around to score in that run that came around to score right now is standing as the go-ahead run for the Power.
That one in there, a slider on the inside corner, 2-1. So Banning, what do you made of his plate appearances so far in his first game with the Power?
I've seen he's been getting attacked inside for the large majority of that game, or of this ball game. And he struggled with it for the most part, but has really just let a lot of those pitches go. He's another one of those guys who wants to extend his hands and swinging those pitches on the outside, and he hasn't been getting them. A strikeout in his first at-bat, but bounced back with a walk in his second plate appearance.
Got the outside slider there. It's 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, just off the outside corner. 3-2.
Good frame job, but I think it had way too much of the outside. I like the idea of trying to go back door.
Especially after Banning had taken a similar pitch.
So Banning seeing a lot of inside pitches, so tunneled the outside knowing that that's now available.
Banning takes ball 4. So Banning is aboard for Matthew McCate, who had a 2-run double earlier in this game.
Be kind of deflating for this Bucs team after getting a run last inning. Power struck back and got it right back with 2 away.
So Colby Creamer is done. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. So Matt Makate will greet the new pitcher. Makate is 1 for 2 with a 2-run double and a soft ground out to second. Here he steps in with a man on, 2 down. Makate's bat has been really hot as of late. Now a big, healthy swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Sam, I think he was swinging for the fence there.
Yeah. But with the way the wind's been blowing tonight, may not be the best idea. It'll likely turn into a pop-up.
If it favors anyone, though, it is the left-handed hitter. The wind typically here does blow left to right. That one downstairs, 1-1.
Typically does, but it's been swirling wind gusts today, and for the large majority of the day, it's been blowing well in.
It's felt nice, that's for sure. I love when the wind blows towards the press box and not away from it.
Or there's no wind at all.
Or there's no wind at all. Runner goes, pitches to strike, throw down to second. Not in time, so stealing second base is Trevor Banning.
Power looking for that much-needed insurance run with Banning standing at second base. And Makate looking for another, at least RBI. He's already got 2 in this ballgame.
After the game last night, we were provided with some great food from Las Casuelas Terraza. Sounds great right about now as Makate fouls this one off to the left side and out of play. Sam, did you enjoy your meal?
I did. I had some leftovers this morning. I shouldn't say this morning, this afternoon. Spent my morning with the PSCL and called it my breakfast, so we'll call it the morning, my taco quesadilla, whatever you want to call it, some chicken, some cheese, and a tortilla.
Sounds like a great breakfast.
Breakfast of champions, man. Come on.
Absolutely. You ever had chilaquiles, a Mexican breakfast?
Of course, man. I'm Hispanic.
Man, a great breakfast that is. 1-2 to Makate. Banning off a second. Makate takes the sinker off the outside. 2-2.
So now this is really a situation for it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with the runner on second base. Deuce is wild.
There it is. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2 to Makate. Here it is. Grounded softly to second. On a weird hop, Vanderhook up to Haros. Inning over. So the Power still lead 5-2. We go to the top half of the 6th here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Hello, Power Baseball fans. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why we proudly support the Palm Springs Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable championship season in 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys and the Palm Springs Power are 2 teams that are committed to excellence, community, and the spirit of winning. We'll see you all at the ballpark.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City.
So here's Ian Nguyen to lead things off for the Bucs. They're in need of a rally, down by 3 here as we go top 6. 5-2 Power. Cam Whitty returns for his 6th inning of work, and the first pitch is a fastball fouled back towards us, 0-1.
Ball, no strikes. I'm sorry, no balls, 1 strike here, and Whitty continuing to work with first pitch strikes. And low pitch count.
It's been crucial to his success so far, not just tonight, but this season, as that one's tapped foul. It's 0-2. Sam, we were talking about breakfast before the break. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles or pancakes, man? It's got to be pancakes. I feel like, I feel like it's a lot easier to not have a good waffle as opposed to a good pancake. Like, it seems nearly impossible to mess up a pancake.
That one's inside. Speaking of inside, you put anything inside the pancake? Chocolate chips, strawberry, blueberries? What do you put in the pancake?
You got to go chocolate chip. I mean, when I was a little kid, you got to get the Mickey Mouse pancakes where you got chocolate chip, the whipped cream, sometimes the strawberries, blueberries, the whole shabak.
1-2 pitch from Woody is tapped on the ground softly. This one will roll foul. I don't know. I'm of a differing opinion. I think the average pancake is better than the average waffle, but the best waffle is better than the best pancake. Crispy waffle with some butter and some sausage on the side. Hard to beat.
Now, here's kind of something I want your take on. Chicken and waffles. I know that's kind of a popular combo. Is that a yay or a nay from you?
Well, as someone who lives in Tennessee, it kind of has to be a yay. It's about all they have to eat out there is fried chicken. So, all jokes aside, I do love chicken and waffles. What about you?
I'm an A. Both are great separately, but together, that's enough for me.
I get that argument. This one's high, 2-2. Just because you combine two great things doesn't mean it's always going to work out. Chocolate and cheese don't sound all that appealing together.
Gross, dude.
Some great things do work well together. Caramel and chocolate, I can't think of a better combo than that. That's like the Pippen and Jordan of snacks. 2-2 pitch. Foul back.
Call me crazy, and I've been more of a strawberry fudge type of guy.
Strawberry fudge.
Maybe not like the fudge, but you know how you have the chocolate syrup. You get strawberry syrup as well. The chocolate-strawberry combo is lethal.
It is, but why make something so healthy unhealthy? See what I'm saying?
Oh, we're going to this conversation again, dude.
We got a healthy strawberry, nice and juicy, and you're making it unhealthy by dipping in chocolate. 2-2 pitch is rolled on the ground to second. Acosta, more work for him. Throw is in time to Banning, 1 away.
It's strawberry sauce from the same company, dude, as the chocolate syrup. I mean, same syrup company. I don't see the difference. One has red dye and one has.
I thought you were talking about dipping a strawberry in chocolate.
No, like the syrup.
I see.
And furthermore, I'll say that, and this is definitely not going to be like strawberry milk is better than chocolate milk.
Oof. I don't think that is a take that would be liked by many.
No.
Woody gets a swing and a miss here on the first pitch to Bobby Logue. So 0-1 to the designated hitter. Logue is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Swinging a high fly ball, foul and out of play. 0-2. I've never had strawberry milk. I remember going to Grandma's when I was a kid. It was chocolate milk city. She'd pull out the Nesquik and have a nice breakfast with chocolate milk. And as soon as I got back to Mom's house the next day, never saw chocolate milk again. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Beautiful pitch from Woody. The backdoor slider got him looking. So 2 down here with nobody on, and that will bring up Jack Zirkle.
Looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter for Zirkle here. Cody White checking in. Vanguard University product. So after the 1 for 2 day from Zirkle, that'll do it for him. The outfield replacement is made.
Thank you, Sam. Cody White it will be as the first pitch is low. Cody White was 0 for 3 last night with 2 walks. So 1-0 it is to White. Line back foul, 1-1.
It's a power pitching staff that, as we've mentioned, has gone better as the game has gone on and as the season's gone on. And this would be, I would say, the perfect ending to Whitty's night would be a 1-2-3 inning, another 0 for him. And not only on being on pace for a win, but yet another quality start.
Sam, I would say, why end it here?
I'm seeing some double barrel action in the bullpen, so that would cause me to think otherwise. I know his pitch count is relatively low, but in summer ball, you don't want to burn these guys out to throw 90, 100 pitches. Maybe more, nothing more than maybe 75, 85 is the max for a guy in a league like this where last thing you want is an injury in summer ball.
1-2 pitch from Whitty is in the dirt. 2-2 to Cody White. Jack Zirkle was 1 for 2 with a base hit and a strikeout before being pulled. Here's the pitch to Cody White. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So the inning is over. Another strikeout for Cam Whitty. We go to the last of the 6th. The Power lead 5-2.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Batting first for the Power will be Nick English. So English steps up to lead off the 6th, and he will face for the second inning number 6. We don't have a name on the roster that we were provided by the Inland Valley Buccaneers, so number 6 it'll be.
How many nicknames do you think you could think of for the number 6?
Not many. Why? How many could you think of? You got me curious now.
I got you with Sace. That's about it.
Yeah, and that's just saying in a different language. 2-0 to Nick English. Takes, called strike, a slider on the lower third. Nice pitch there.
Guess you can call him your favorite NBA team, Sixer.
Sixer, there you go. That one off the outside, 3-1.
Get 60.
60, there you go. Amari Conley is on deck. That one is fouled back towards Sunrise Park, and it's off the light. Boy, a big crack there. 3-2 the count to Nick English. And trying to frame that one was Nguyen, to no avail. The walk to Nick English. And here is Amari Conley.
English showing that he had light tower power on that fly ball, just going the wrong way and striking the light.
Literal light tower power.
Tell you, I used to play baseball before I got transitioned to being a pitcher only. Couldn't really hit too well. That's why I got moved to the...
On the ground to second. First for one. Back to first. Double play. So Conley rolls into the soft double play. And now there's 2 away here.
But yeah, I wasn't the best hitter, hence why I got moved to the mound. But in my hitting days, one of my favorite memories was I did hit a foul ball back, and there was lights kind of right behind home plate. So, of course, I hit one straight back and smoked the light and knocked out the light bulb.
There you go. What a trick shot that must have been. So, 2 down now for Jeremiah Acosta. Acosta's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a pair of base hits, a stolen base. First pitch to Acosta is line foul off the bleachers.
And this is a very welcome sight for this Buccaneers team. What could be a quick inning of work here for a guy 60.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 as Acosta loses the bat.
Really salvaged that inning with a double play after the leadoff walk, which has been so detrimental for and against the Power all season long.
On the ground to third. Baker to Haros in time for the out. So a quick 1-2-3 inning. To the 7th we go. It's 5-2, Palm Springs.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu. Noah Haros will hit first here for the Inland Valley Buccaneers. It's 5-2 Power. Sam, what's been going right for Palm Springs in this game?
Yeah, for Palm Springs Power, it's maybe been one of the more balanced games they've had of the year. They don't play too many close ball games, but this one a close one here, and they could give a big thank you to Cam Whitty if this one can end up in the Power's favor.
And I called it. Whitty returns for the 7th inning. He fires in a first pitch strike. So the longest outing so far of the year by any Power pitcher. If Whitty can even get one out. This one on the ground at first. Banning will take it himself, one away.
It's going to be his 75th pitch. His next go around, and bullpen, all the action is done down there. They're all loose, ready to go. It's just a matter of when are they going to come in, and Whitty continues to produce quick outs here in this inning. They may give him the inning, and that'll be his leash.
Sam, I think we have a runaway candidate for your player of the game if the Power hang on to this one. Cam Whitty has been absolutely lights out. One away here, top 7. That one gets behind Carson Baker for ball 1.
You know, I feel like we haven't been giving our arms enough love, at least in the postgame.
Definitely not. I think we've only interviewed 1 or 2 pitchers so far this season, and beginning part of the season, that would have made sense. The pitchers definitely not performing up to the Power standard, but now, completely different story. The pitchers have really struck gold here in the middle part of the season. This one is popped high into right. Nick English moving towards the foul line and makes the catch. 2 down.
And it's just been weak contact. Whitty continuing to fire here on the mound. It's only 5 pitches this inning from Whitty and 2 outs.
And I'm telling you, Sam, he could easily go the distance here if Casey Dill decides to allow it. Obviously, we talked about the pitch count being a concern, but that pitch count's still pretty low. Here's the first pitch, 2. Carter Vanderhook, and it's high and tight. It's 1-0.
Typically, you wouldn't expect pitch count at 75 to be too much of an issue to not go the full length of the ball game, but the importance of preserving your arm for summer ball and not risking injury at this level is so key, as there's what base hit.
So a base hit for Vanderhook. Puts a man on with 2 down. That brings up Jacob Jimenez. Jimenez 1 for 2 with a double play and a double. He scored a run.
For Vanderhook, he's 3 for 3 today.
So Woody will stay on the mound. And the pitch, just high, 1-0. Sam, you and I will be along for the PSCL day number 6 tomorrow. Make sure you tune into that on YouTube at PSCL Baseball. 1-0 pitch, called strike, 1-1.
For the Buccaneers, they still have yet to have an RBI in this game. 2 runs, but neither of which coming on an RBI, one coming on the air, the other coming on a wild pitch.
1-1 pitch is off the outside, 2-1 to Jacob Jimenez.
Just past the 80 pitch mark here.
Woody looks and throws, swinging a line drive into left field. That's a base hit. Conley will play it on a bounce. Stopping at second is Vanderhook, and now here's where you might consider Casey Dill making a move.
And the decision time for Coach Casey Dill, the tying run coming to the plate. Showing a lot of trust in Woody, who's been able to get himself out of tough situations throughout the entire night and throughout the season for this team. He's had a lot of high leverage situations, a lot of situations where he has had to pitch out of the stretch and get himself out of a mess. And now it's a 2-out rally that he's looking to cut down.
So we got a pinch hitter. It's Evan Spencer, and he takes the first pitch inside. Tying run at the plate here in the top of the 7th. 2 on. 1-0 from Cam Woody to Evan Spencer, the pinch hitter. 1-0 off the outside, 2-0. And I think, Sam, that this will be Woody's last hitter no matter what.
Oh, I agree 1,000%. Not only with the pitch count, but the way this inning's gone. It's the 4th time through for this lineup, although Spencer pinch hitting for the leadoff hitter in Luna. He's only seeing the first time through Woody. So might have seen someone in the dugout the first 3 times.
3-0. Hefty Cruz, the lefty, is on deck. Can't imagine Woody would stick around to see him.
It's righty warming up in the pen for the power, though. So regardless, it'll be a righty facing off against the lefty and Cruz.
And that righty warming up is Cipriano Rivera. So here's the 3-0 pitch from Woody, a big one, and a strike. So he gets back in this count, 3-1.
And he's going to need another 2 pitches just like that. Spencer in his first AB here. Trying to do something productive with him being the tying run.
Spencer. Check swing. Did he go? Doesn't matter. 3-2. Gift there for Woody. And that was a bit off the outside and instead a called strike.
Critical payoff pitch here, and this could be a make or break pitch here for Woody. And likely his last of the ball game.
So regardless of the outcome, circle this pitch. Here it is, 3-2, bounce on the ground to short. Bianchina charging. Bianchina will not get it. It'll be Richards on a bare hand. No throw to first. Everybody's safe. Runners move up 90 feet. And Casey Dill will not make a move to the bullpen. Boy, really surprising.
Surprised at least to not see a conversation on the mound with the pitching coach. Starting 3 straight base hits. The last one that typically when you make that pitch, it leads to an out more times than not. Unfortunately, got the weak contact, but a little bit too weak and forced an infield single. That tying run now on the base pass, and they go ahead and run up.
So here's Hefty Cruz. He takes a called strike. That's a bit of a high strike.
It's a little bit inside, too.
0-1 from Whitty to Cruz. Go-ahead run at the dish. Tying run. 90 feet in front of him at first. That one way off the outside, and it skips away, and everyone's going to move up 90 feet. Coming around to score is Vanderhook, and that's a huge third run.
Huge third run, but the Bucs still seeking that first RBI of the ball game. Another wild pitch. The second time a run is scored off the wild pitch, and now could bring up an opportunity if a base hit here, tying the ball game.
So Hefty Cruz in a big spot as Brett Williams comes out to talk to his pitcher. Now he departs. And this has to be Whitty's last hitter either way. I really cannot see a scenario in which Whitty faces another guy.
And Cipriano Rivera, who's warming up the bullpen, a typical starter, you'd like to have him come out there with nobody on base in a fresh inning. So much better out of the stretch as opposed to the windup, or out of the windup as opposed to the stretch.
Pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike. It's 1-2, so Cruz in a big spot here. The Bucs have out-hit the Power, 8 hits to 5, and that has kept them in this game. It's 5-3. Here's the pitch. Got him looking. So down on strikes is Hefty Cruz, a huge strikeout for Cam Whitty, and he walks off the mound to a round of applause. It's 5-3. The Power maintain the lead heading into the 7th inning stretch.
It's a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Welcome back to beautiful Palm Springs Stadium. Sweet Caroline playing here at the stadium by Neil Diamond, an absolute classic. And here is A.J. Bianchina to lead things off here in the bottom half of the 7th. And first pitch to him is off the outside. Sam, how about Cam Whitty tonight? What a performance.
Yeah, absolutely stellar for him. Quality start. 7 innings, 3 runs, all of them gonna go earned, I believe. Correction, I think one of them will go unearned.
Yeah, 2 earned runs for Whitty across 7 innings of work. Now Bianchina checks his swing and fouls it off to the left netting.
And it's the Power who've gotten runs when they've mattered. Yes, they got the 5 big ones when they needed it, but that's been their only offense so far. And this game giving me a little bit of a resemblance of the Alameda Merchants second game of the series.
On the ground to first. And Fairgrounds, Haros takes it himself. 1 away. Tough night for Bianchina. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, a typical night from the leadoff man who's been hitting so well this season. 0 for 4 in what could be his last at-bat. But as I was saying, yeah, it feels like that Merchants game where the Merchants kind of just hung in there, started clawing back by getting some runs in the later innings, and then you blinked, it was tie, and then you blinked again, and the Merchants took a big lead in extras.
So here's Caden Richards looking for an extension of that hitting streak to 12 games. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. So at very worst, he does have a 12-game on-base streak, but now he grounds this one up the middle, right into the shift. Vanderhook throws to Haros. 2 down. So that is probably the end of Richards' hitting streak. I guess we'll see if this game does get extended. But here is Brett Williams with 2 men out, and nobody on, excuse me.
Pair of ground outs to start the inning from the top of the card for the Power here. 4th time through the lineup. Could be the second stretch of 3 straight innings where they don't put up any runs, which is incredibly rare for this team, where it's not typically just one big inning of production. It's usually a couple innings where they'll put up crooked numbers, but offense, whether it's the 1st or 9th inning, or usually they don't even get a chance to go to the 9th inning, 1st through 8th inning, producing all the way around.
Driven in the right center field. This one's going to get down for extra bases. Rounding first and heading for second is Brett Williams. Now the throw in is cut off. Williams into second with a 2-out double. So a man in scoring position for Kenny Ryan. Ryan is 1 for 3 with a base hit. Later came around and scored in that big 4th inning that Sam was talking about. They could use a Kenny Ryan base hit here for a little bit of padding, an extra insurance run.
Desperately needed. Could be potentially deflating. The Power are able to get that 1 run back that the Buccaneers scored back in the top half of the 7th. There was the Power with the similar opportunity in the 5th inning to get that singular run back, but couldn't.
Line drive to Haros, caught right over at first. We go to the top of the 8th. The Power lead here at Palm Springs Stadium, 5-3.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
New pitcher for the Power is going to be Cipriano Rivera, a hard-throwing right-hander. Jack Lennon alongside my good friend Sam Egan here for the call. It's 5-3 Power. Sam, what has kept this game so close so far?
It's the Power who haven't been able to capitalize on opportunities. Only 6 hits for them, so struggling to, although making contact, yes, make good, solid contact, struggling to find gaps, which they've been so good at over the last week or so. Fortunately, their pitching staff has done them a good enough job so far to keep them in the lead, and we'll see here Cipriano Rivera can maybe get him a 2-out save and keep the game right where it's at.
One can only hope. We have seen stranger things this season, so definitely a crucial spot for Cipriano Rivera, who comes in with a 2-run Power lead. The line score is 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors for the visiting Inland Valley Bucs, and 5 runs on 6 hits and 1 error for the hometown Palm Springs Power.
Cipriano Rivera just 1 appearance this season for the Power. It was a start, so curious to see how he'll adjust to being a bullpen arm. Had a pretty solid start in that one start. Went 5 innings with only 1 run. That 1 run was an earned run. Had to walk 5 strikeouts and 3 hits in that outing. So the whip is under 1 right now, so this is a guy you definitely trust to get you some outs and need 6 outs before the Bucs can put up 2 runs, and sufficient start with strike 1.
Yeah, he's a guy who throws strikes, and you see it right there. It's 0-1 with a fastball. And he works quickly. Here's the second pitch. It's off the outside, 1-1.
Rivera. We'd like to see aggressive as he was in his last start. It was a low pitch count, only 74 pitches. That was due to him attacking the strike zone as that one over our heads and foul. I think a little bit to our left, and could have been a play for our producer, Stephen Buxton.
Could have been no dice. Instead, it's well over our heads. It's 1-2 from Rivera to Ian Nguyen, the catcher. Nguyen is 0 for 3. Struck out, reached on an error, and grounded out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So, out number 1 for Cipriano Rivera.
Strikeout number 2 for Nguyen on the day. His only reach once that was on an error, so an 0 for 4 effort for him. And it doesn't get any better for this Buccaneers team. Typically, you expect the heart and top of your lineup to be the ones who are heavily producing. That has not been the case. All 3 runs have come from the 8 and 9 hitters in the lineup for the Buccaneers, and their 3 and 4 hitters are combined 0 for 7.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 to the pinch hitter, Jared Cosma, coming in for Bobby Logue, the designated hitter. Cosma coming in for Logue, who is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. So, probably a pretty good move.
See if Cosma can be a spark plug in that 4th spot or suffer the same fate as our beer batter of the game, Logue.
0-2 pitch on the ground to third. Richards from deep third makes a nice throw across the diamond, flashing the leather. 2 down.
So I have a question I don't know if you'll know the answer to.
Let's hear it.
Although I know it's past, it's the 8th inning. Logue, our guy who got pinch hit for as the beer batter, the next guy who pinch hit for him strikes out, does the beer batter still apply?
That's a good question. I don't think it does. Not here at Palm Springs Stadium, I don't think. Probably a different rule at every ballpark. Here's the first pitch. And it's in tight. But it's a good point, Sam, because what if the beer batter gets hurt in the first inning before he even takes an AB? I think that would disappoint a lot of people. Here's the 1-0 from Cip Rivera. Off the outside, 2-0.
Tell you what, if I was, and it's probably why I'm still not playing at this level, if I was a hitter and I hear the PA announcer saying I'm the beer batter of the game, you know what I'm doing first pitch?
Swinging.
Bunting.
Oh, my gosh.
Laying one down. I don't care if I get the 2 strikes. I might lay one down. It's a foul out, not a strikeout.
Anything but the K. Here's 2-0 to Cody White, and he lines it into center field for a base hit. So a man on with 2 down, and the tying run comes to the plate, and Noah Haros. And Haros is 1 for 3.
There's 3 straight base hits for the Buccaneers that turned into a run on a wild pitch with 2 outs. There's a 3-hit, 2-out rally in the last half inning, and looking to convert once more with the 2-out mini rally started by White. Looking for it to be continued. Move lineup in Haros.
See. 2-out pitch, and it bounces off the netting. Going to second on the play is Cody White. So good speed at second base now. And chance for Haros to make this a 1-run game with a base hit.
When going down as a pass ball, you said 1-run game with the runner in scoring position if Haros can get the hit. And you feel like he's due 0 for 3 in this ball game. But he's had a couple hard lineouts or groundouts. He's put the ball in play and looking to do so here, but looking to find some grass.
1-0 pitch. On the ground to first. And getting out of it is Rivera as Banning takes to the bag himself. We go to the last of the 8th. The Power lead 5-3 here from Palm Springs Stadium.
Our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Gerson Hobing is the new pitcher for the Inland Valley Buccaneers, number 24, a tall, soft-throwing right-hander, and that will bring up the first baseman, Trevor Banning, to lead off the inning for the Power.
Gerson looking to just keep the lead right where it's at and give his offense a chance to hopefully tie this ball game up or take a lead.
First pitch is on the ground up the middle. Quick scoop and throw to first by Evan Spencer. It's a nice play there, so one away.
It's a tough play, and Banning's still going to be looking for his first power hit, and he may have to seek till tomorrow. There's a pair of walks for him in this ball game. Thought he may have had the first hit right there, but a nice play out there at short by the substitution in Spencer.
Here's Makata. He's 1 for 3 with a 2-run double. And Makate gets in that iconic low squat and awaits the first pitch, and it's off the outside, 1-0.
So 1-0 to Matthew Makate, who is capable of changing a ball game with one swing.
1-0 pitch to Makate, and he goes for that swing but fouls it back. Nick English is on deck. He'll be followed by Amari Conley.
That low squat for Makate is so iconic, and you wouldn't expect so much pop to jump off his bat with a swing like that.
Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. In basketball, I was always taught that you generate more power on your shot by starting lower. I didn't know that same philosophy would ever be applied to baseball. I don't think it is too frequently. But he must like it. Here's the 1-2 pitch with one out. Swing and a miss. In the dirt, throw to first. Haros taps his right foot on the bag. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down quickly. Could just be one inning of work for Hubing. But his manager is hoping he can get another chance at another inning if his offense is willing.
So here is Nick English. He is 1 for 1 with a 2-run single, a walk, and a hit by pitch. He's been great tonight.
Yeah, 2 RBIs in this ballgame, a run, reaching in every plate appearance, single, hit by pitch, and a walk. So it's found every way aboard that hasn't been an extra base hit. Well, I guess he hasn't reached on an error.
English takes, called strike.
Seen drastic improvement with both teams defensively.
Swinging a hard line drive, foul. More work for the bounce house over there.
Bounce house looks like it's down though, so.
Sad ending to the night for the bounce house. 0-2 to Nick English. Righty-righty matchup with Hobing.
English in danger of falling for the first time in this ballgame.
Now it takes high, 1-2.
Maury Conley on deck, who's 0 for 3 in the ballgame. Can they just extend the lineup for one more batter is English.
Swinging a high pop-up, but ranging not out of play, but onto the dugout as everyone flocks away like a pack of seagulls. It's 1-2.
Everyone's sprinting away in all different sorts of directions, including some people running right at the third baseman who was trying to make that play, but the dugout and the parade of power players being right along that line, really not much you can do there. And it's another chance at life for English.
So another 1-2 to Nick English. And it hits him. Oh, man, that one right off the elbow guard, and thank goodness it was. That one was not coming in slowly.
It's another pitch by English.
Yeah, second time today that he's been hit. That brings up Amari Conley. Conley's 0 for 3.
Similar spot that he's gotten hit in, and starting to see why guys nowadays are having those elbow guards or leg guards more protecting for hitters now than you've ever seen, and for good reasons, because his velocity's only gone up in this game of baseball. At fastball velocity, by getting plucked by one, can create even more damage the faster it's coming in.
Conley takes off the outside on the first pitch. 1-0 to Amari Conley.
Conley, who's, we could say, due in this ballgame in this season.
He's doodly due. Overdue. 0 for 3 tonight is Amari Conley. Had a huge 2-run triple last night, but aside from that, it's been a real struggle for Conley the last 10 or so games.
Yeah, had that highlight of a walk-off walk as well, but
1-0 to Conley is skied to short. Spencer makes the catch. The inning is over. We head to the top of the ninth and what could be potentially the final frame if Cipriano Rivera is able to close it out. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Bucs when we come back here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alexander Oliver, the new pitcher for the Power here in the top half of the ninth.
Oliver, his last 3 outings, has yet to give up an earned run. And it was a struggle start to the year for him for sure. Did have a bad first 2 outings against Utah, where he didn't give up any runs in his first 2 appearances in the first 2 games of the season. Then against the Alameda Merchants, saw some troubles with 2 earned runs in his first appearance and 6 earned runs in the only loss where he got the loss in that ball game.
It was a meltdown for the entire bullpen in that game. This one's grounded up the middle. Bianchina charges, throws to Banning, and it gets wide. Going to second on the play is Baker. He will drop anchor there, so a throwing error by Bianchina allows Baker to reach, and he reaches all the way into scoring position. So a tough break there for Alexander Oliver, and that brings up Carter Vanderhook. So the top of the lineup will bat for the Bucs, and that's a costly error, Sam.
Oh, absolutely. Oliver's the type of guy who's so much better out of the stretch. Sometimes gets himself into trouble in finding the strike zone when he's got a guy on base, but there's nobody on. He likes to fire in strikes. He's a lot more comfortable. Fortunately for him, now the tying run is aboard, and our tying run's at the plate with a big run in scoring position thanks to the error. Only the second of the game for the Power.
There's Vanderhook. He fouls it back, 1-1.
We were just talking about how good this defense has been, and when they needed it most, would have been a critical first out, turns into a 2-base error.
It was a tough play, but it was one that Bianchina should have made. Vanderhook 2 for 3, a strikeout, 2 base hits, a run scored. There's a pitch, little high, 2-1 to Vanderhook.
Remember, it's the Bucs who are out hitting the Power, 9-6.
At my rear its ugly head here, partner. This one high, 3-1.
This Power offense that has struggled to get anything going since the 4th inning. You need Oliver to have a shutdown inning here and wrap it up where it is.
Crucial 3-1 pitch here. Pickoff throw to Bianchina, not in time. Three-one pitch off the outside, ball 4. So, pair of costly mistakes. The walk from Oliver in the air by Bianchina have 2 men aboard here. In the top of the ninth, nobody out for Jacob Jimenez. Jimenez, 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a run scored.
It's a self-inflicted wound that we haven't seen affect the Power too much over the last week, and this is the first adversity we've really seen from this team in a while. Curious to see how they respond after the first 2 reach base.
Line to center field. Starting in, now moving back. Makate makes the catch. Huge out there. Very hard contact, but very luckily for Oliver, right at Old Reliable in center field.
Yeah, breathe a sigh of relief. If you're the Power, Makate placed perfectly right there for that first out, and big out, even bigger result that the runners don't move up. They stay right where they're at, and the tying run does not move into scoring position.
Speaking of the tying run, it leads off of first. Here's Evan Spencer. Ground ball could still get Oliver out of this game.
Vanderholt, that tying run has reached 4 times in this ball game, scoring twice, responsible for 2 of the 3 Buccaneer runs.
Called strike on the first pitch, showing 1 to Evan Spencer. Hefte Cruz is on deck, and a called strike again here on 2. Cruz came up in a huge spot, top 7, and struck out looking.
If you're Oliver here, I'd love to see you attack with the high fastball right here, get a chase right here.
0-2 pitch. On the ground, could be a pair. Banning to second for 1. No throw to first, but they get not the lead runner, but the one following him up. So a huge fielder's choice there. Goes down as a 3-4 fielder's choice. And Hefte Cruz comes up in a big spot, representing the go-ahead run. The tying run, 90 feet ahead of him, leading off of first.
So went with that high fastball. Was saying that we wouldn't have liked him to see him go with a low curveball and risk a wild pitch to put both those runners in scoring position. One of them does move in the scoring position after the ground ball, but the fielder's choice keeps the other runner at first base. One pitch could be all the power need to end this one.
And the first pitch to Cruz is a foul tip. It's 0-1. This one coming right down to the wire, something the Power have not had to deal with the last couple of weeks.
Hey, pitches are marked head down to the gate down the third base line now to race around the base after the game's conclusion. Win a coupon from the Olds Beauty Factory.
So 0-1 to Hefte Cruz. 2 down, 2 on. Top 9. Power lead by a pair. It's 5-3. If you're just joining us, you're here at the right time. This is the ball game right here. Hefte Cruz against Alexander Oliver, and Cruz lines it foul. 0-2. Down to their final strike are the Bucs.
We've seen Oliver in this situation before. One strike away from victory. We saw a big fly put a big screeching halt to what could have been his first save last time. And looking to slam the door here.
0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Throw it on to second. Not in time in a collision. Bianchina caught it on a one-hop, and now the tying run into scoring position.
Base hit ties this ball game now. But if you're Oliver, this is a situation where you can't afford to throw a waste pitch in the dirt as long as your catcher understands that's what's coming and can block it and get the drop third strike at first base.
That's a huge 90 feet. So here is Oliver's 1-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that's the ball game. So Oliver gets the strikeout on Hefte Cruz, who cannot believe it, but it was right there on the inside corner. And that will do it from Palm Springs Stadium. The final score, the visiting Inland Valley Bucs, 3 runs on 9 hits and 0 fielding errors. The hometown Palm Springs Power, 5 runs on 6 hits and 2 fielding errors. The winning pitcher and player of the game is Cam Whitty, who wins 7 innings, giving up just 2 earned runs and yielding just 5 hits. The losing pitcher is Colby Creamer, who gave up 4 runs in the bottom half of the 4th. And the save goes to Alexander Oliver, with the hold going to Cipriano Rivera, who pitched the 8th. Casey Dillon, the Power, get their 11th win on the season. They move to 11-1 after the sweep of the Inland Valley Bucs. For my colleagues, Sam Egan, Stephen Buxton, and Ethan Oliveris, I have been Jack Lennon. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you back here when the Power return home on Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock, first pitch, as always.